Our state games are in May 11th through the 13th. We're taking 74 kids and 20 adults to stay in the dorms in Stillwater, so it'll be a lot of fun. The athletic department has been amazing helping us raise money, and we are so glad that we finally are partnered with them. We want our, Special Olympic athletes to be, just as important as any other athletes. So we're really excited that that partnership has finally gotten to be able to happen. We're gonna be able to get our kids t-shirts for their uniforms and also warm-up suits, which they've never had before. So they're really, really excited about it. One unique thing about Broken Arrow Special Olympics, we do not ask our athletes' families to pay anything for them to be able to compete. But we don't want to burden them with, monetary expenses to be able to go to Stillwater. Rooming and board, and they pay for meals and registration forms for the athletes is around $9,000 just for us to go for those 3 days in Stillwater. And we have been raising funds. The athletic department has been awesome by helping covering our uniforms this year, so we haven't had to set money aside for that, which is awesome because we'll be able to take more kids.
That is going to be just awesome that these guys are representing, guys and gals are representing Broken Arrow Public Schools, and they're going to show up looking good, and I think it's like anything. If you look good, you feel good, and hope they have a great experience doing it.
It'll be a year ago in May. We're sending the kids off and we're really excited about it. And Gina Coster and I said, you know what, I think we can do this bigger or better next year. So she and I sat down and brainstormed a few things. And then in the fall, we said we really need to get on that and figure out a fundraiser we could do to get our kids to Special Olympics in style. So in January, we sat down, planned it out. Mr. Ellett had the idea of doing a polar bear type plunge. So Gina and I worked out the logistics, and I met Catherine Fly, or as we call her, Katie. Miss Katie is her first year as a coach for Special Olympics, and she jumped in with both feet. She's a fantastic lady that just wants the very best for her athletes. So she kind of lit my passion in wanting to do more for these kids.
We've been talking about this for a couple of years, and I think she just got tired of us talking about it and says, hey, I'm going to jump in and get this thing going, and she did exactly that. Anything you do in schools these days, there's just, from a liability standpoint, there's so many hoops you have to jump through, and she did all the legwork and did a great job of it.
It ended up, weather-wise, we couldn't have asked for a better day. We really got lucky with temperatures in the 70 degrees, which doesn't mean that was the temperature in the water. Water was about 54 degrees that day, but it was awesome. We had a good turnout. We had people from the administrative center there. We had some of our Special Olympians actually took the plunge, and some of their parents that work for the school district as well, and a lot of our coaches were there.
It was kind of a combination of things. First of all, we started talking about what we'd like to do as a service project for the athletic office. And as we started looking at it and thinking about it, we started saying, that would be awesome if we could somehow help our Special Olympians that go through the school here. And, then we tied it all together that we do have a Special Olympic team that comes and works out here at the indoor facility, and we get to see them just about every Saturday over here working out. And we thought, boy, what a great opportunity to go out and do something really for a great group of people.
The reason they're very special to me is because a lot of our students don't get a ton of chances to shine or be part of a school team. Special Olympics allows them to feel more included and allows them a chance in the spotlight. The kids love it. They love going to Stillwater. They think they're, the biggest kids ever because they get to stay away from mom and dad for a couple of nights, and we're really excited to go.
I mean, it almost gets emotional because they're such great young people, and they've got so many different adversities they've got to deal with, and we did the Freezing for a Reason to raise the money, and we actually ended up raising a little over $6,000, and we had a budget of about $5,000, so we really came in great shape. We're hoping it could be an annual deal that we do. And next year we want to do it a little bit earlier in the year, maybe like in January when it's a little colder. But it was just something that seemed like the perfect thing for us to do.
You ready to go?
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you later, Victoria.